Welcome to this simple, step-by-step guide on setting up your very own Stripe account. Whether you're launching an online store, working as a freelancer, or just looking for an easy way to accept payments, Stripe is one of the best tools out there. It's user-friendly, secure, and completely free to get started. Plus, with Stripe's powerful features, you can accept payments from anywhere in the world with just a few clicks. In this guide, I'll walk you through every step of the setup process so that you can start receiving payments in no time. Whether you're tech-savvy or completely new to online payment processing, don't worry. I'll break everything down in a way that's easy to follow. By the time you finish, you'll have a fully functional Stripe account ready to use. Not only will we cover the basics of signing up, but I'll also show you how to customize your account, set up payment methods, and ensure everything runs smoothly. So, grab a cup of coffee, get comfortable, and let's get started on your journey to setting up Stripe like a pro. Before we jump into the setup, let's take a moment to understand what Stripe actually is and why it's such a game changer for businesses and freelancers alike. You've probably heard of PayPal, right? Well, think of Stripe as a more advanced and flexible alternative, designed specifically for businesses that want to accept payments online with ease. Whether you're running an online store, offering digital services, or managing a subscription-based business, Stripe gives you all the tools you need to handle transactions smoothly and securely. Stripe is not just a payment processor, it's a complete financial platform. It allows you to accept credit cards, debit cards, and even alternative payment methods like Apple Pay, Google Pay, and ACH transfers. Plus, it supports over 135 currencies, which means you can accept payments from customers all over the world without worrying about exchange rates or hidden fees. Now, imagine this. You're a freelancer based in Canada, and your clients are spread across Europe, Asia, and the US normally. Getting paid internationally could mean long wait times and expensive transfer fees. But with Stripe, you can receive payments quickly and directly into your bank account, no matter where your clients are located. Another major perk? Stripe integrates seamlessly with websites, mobile apps, and even invoicing platforms, so you don't have to worry about complex setups or technical issues. So, why should you use Stripe? Well, it gives you a global reach, meaning you can accept payments from anywhere in the world. Plus, the payouts are super fast, so you won't be left waiting for your money. Stripe also keeps things secure by being PCI compliant and protecting against fraud. And if you're worried about setup, no need. Stripe integrates easily with most e-commerce platforms, websites, and apps. Now that you know why Stripe is such a great choice, let's dive into the setup process and get your account up and running. To get started, open up your browser and go to stripe.com. When you land on their homepage, you'll be greeted with a modern, user-friendly design that makes everything easy to navigate. Right away, you'll notice that Stripe proudly highlights their focus on providing financial infrastructure for businesses online. In simpler terms, this means they help companies handle payments smoothly, whether you're a small startup or a large enterprise. The site makes it clear that their goal is to simplify the complex world of payments, and they've designed it with that mission in mind. You won't feel overwhelmed by the information. Everything is laid out in a straightforward way to help you get up and running. In the top right corner of the homepage, you'll spot a sign-in button, but since you don't have an account yet, you'll want to click on the Sign Up button instead. This will take you directly to the registration page, where you can begin creating your Stripe account. The process is simple, and you'll just need to provide some basic information like your email address, create a password, and agree to the terms. Once you've filled out the required fields, you'll be ready to move on to the next steps and start setting up your account. Now it's time to enter your details. Stripe will ask for a few pieces of information to create your account. Here's what you need to know. Email address. This will be the primary way Stripe communicates with you. Make sure to use an email address that you check frequently, as Stripe sends important account updates, payment notifications, and security alerts here. Enter your full name as it appears on your official documents. This is important for identity verification and setting up your payments. Pick a strong, secure password. Try to make it a mix of numbers, special characters, and both uppercase and lowercase letters. This ensures your account stays safe and secure. After you've filled everything out, take a moment to double-check the information you've entered. Accuracy is key, especially with your email and name. Once you're confident, go ahead and click on the Create Account button. Once you've clicked that button, Stripe will send you an email to verify your email address. So, go ahead and check your inbox for a confirmation email from them. Be sure to click the verification link, and you'll be one step closer to getting your Stripe account fully set up and ready to use. Now, head over to your inbox and look for an email from Stripe. This email will contain a verification link to confirm your account. Once you locate it, open the email and click on the link. It will take you to a page confirming your email address and letting you know that your account is now active. Congratulations, you're officially signed up. At this point, you're almost ready to start accepting payments. However, before you can use Stripe fully, you'll need to provide a little more info to complete your account setup. Let's dive into that next. Alright, now it's time for the exciting part, setting up payments. This is where your Stripe account goes from just being an account to actually being a functional payment gateway. Without this crucial step, you won't be able to process payments, so don't rush through it or skip it altogether. To activate payments, you'll need to connect your bank account or another payout method to Stripe. This way, Stripe can send the funds you receive from your customers. Additionally, you'll need to verify your business information, which includes details like your business name, tax ID, if applicable, and your business type. Now, Stripe is going to ask you for some important details about your business, so they can make sure everything is set up properly for payments. Let's go through each section to make sure you've got it all covered. When setting up your Stripe account, the first thing you'll need to do is choose your country of residence. It's important to pick the country where you're legally registered to operate, or where you primarily work. Next, you'll be asked about your business type. Are you a sole proprietor, a larger company with employees, or a freelancer? This choice impacts things like taxes and payouts, so pick the one that best fits your situation. Then, you'll input your business name. If you've officially registered a business, put that here. If not, and you're working as a freelancer or sole proprietor, just use your personal name instead. Stripe will also ask you to select the industry that best describes your business, which helps them tailor their services for you. For example, if you're selling physical products, you might select e-commerce. Or if you're offering services, you can choose professional services. You'll also need to provide your business address. If you don't have a separate business address and you're working from home, just enter your personal address. This is needed for tax reporting and legal purposes. Once you've filled everything out, Stripe will walk you through verifying your identity and setting up payouts to your bank account. It might seem like a lot of info to provide, but it's all necessary to ensure smooth payments and protect you from fraud. Next, you'll need to link your bank account to Stripe so that you can receive payments. This step is crucial because it ensures Stripe knows where to send your money. Here's what you'll need to provide. Start by selecting your bank's name from the drop-down list. If it's not listed, you can usually enter it manually, just make sure the spelling is correct. Next, you'll need to enter your account number. This is the number tied to your business bank account, and it's important to get it right. You can find it on your bank statements or by logging into your online banking account. In some cases, especially in the US, you'll also need to provide a routing number. This helps Stripe identify the correct bank to send payments to. If you don't know where to find it, your bank can provide it, or you can easily look it up online. After entering everything, double-check your details to make sure there are no errors. Incorrect information can delay payments, and that's the last thing you want. Stripe is serious about security, so it might ask for additional verification steps to confirm your account details. But once everything's in place, you'll be good to go and start receiving payments. Security is really important when it comes to handling financial transactions, and Stripe makes sure to prioritize this. To give your account an extra layer of protection, they'll ask you to set up two-factor authentication, 2FA. This helps keep your account safe, even if someone gets a hold of your password. When you're setting up 2FA, you'll have two main options to choose from. The first option is SMS authentication. This is pretty simple. Stripe will send a code to your phone whenever you log in or take certain actions. You just enter the code that gets sent to you, and you're good to go. If you prefer an app-based method, you can use an authenticator app like Google Authenticator or Authy. These apps generate time-based codes that you enter when logging in. A lot of people find this more secure and convenient, since it doesn't rely on SMS, which some might feel is less secure. Once you choose the method that works best for you, just follow the instructions on the screen to finish setting it up. With 2FA in place, even if your password is somehow compromised, it'll be much harder for anyone to get into your Stripe account without having access to your phone or app for that extra verification step. Before you hit that final submit button, it's always a good idea to double-check everything. Take a moment to review all the information you've entered, especially your business details, payment settings, and security options. Make sure your bank account details are correct, as any mistakes here can cause payment delays. Also, confirm that your business name and address are accurately listed, as this is crucial for compliance and payment processing. If something looks off, don't rush. Go back and make the necessary corrections. It's much easier to fix things now than deal with issues down the road. Once everything looks good to you and you're confident that your account is set up correctly, go ahead and click Submit. After this, Stripe will process your information, and you'll be all set up to start accepting payments. When you log in, you'll be greeted by the Stripe dashboard, which is your central hub for everything. Here you'll have access to all the important details about your transactions, customers, and payouts. Let's take a look at some of the key features that will help you navigate your account with ease. Payments section. This is where the magic happens. The Payments tab shows you all the incoming payments from your customers. You can easily track completed transactions, view pending payments, and even search for specific payments by date or amount. If you need to issue a refund or investigate any transaction, you can do that directly from here as well. Balance section. The Balance tab lets you see how much money is currently in your account. You can track your available balance, check for any pending payouts, and get an overview of your financials. It's a great place to keep an eye on how much you're earning and when your funds will be sent to your bank account. Now that your Stripe account is all set up and ready to go, the next step is to start accepting payments. There are several ways to integrate Stripe into your workflow, depending on the type of business you're running and the tools you're using. Here are some common ways you can start accepting payments right away. Stripe Checkout is a pre-built, secure payment page that you can customize to fit your brand. You simply integrate it into your website, and Stripe takes care of the payment processing. This is perfect for businesses that want an easy setup and don't need to build their own payment forms. You can customize the appearance of the checkout page to match your website's branding. If you're running an online store, Stripe integrates seamlessly with platforms like Shopify, WooCommerce, BigCommerce, and many others. With these integrations, you can easily accept payments from your customers without needing to build anything from scratch. These platforms handle the heavy lifting, and Stripe handles the secure payment processing. If you don't have an online store but still need to collect payments, Stripe lets you send payment links directly to your customers. This is a great option for freelancers, service providers, or anyone who needs to send an invoice or request payment without an e-commerce platform. You can customize the payment link with your branding and include any specific payment details. If you're comfortable with development, Stripe also offers a robust API that lets you create custom payment experiences. This is the best option for tech-savvy entrepreneurs who need complete control over their payment flow. You can design everything from the checkout page to subscription models, making Stripe a powerful tool for developers.